Obey my instructions at all times. Fight strong, fight fair, touch gloves.
So this fight should have a somewhat different complexion to those that we have seen earlier in the broadcast. Two highly talented boxers who will use this ring, try and outmaneuver each other and try and score with big shots when they have the opportunity. It is Sette in the black with yellow, and it's Clenshaw in the all-black trunks, and they meet at centre ring, and immediately, Ted, they jostle for position.
Yeah, you can see the standard straight away. You know, Sette just looking, and Clenshaw taking the middle of the ring, working straight off the jab. These guys look good. Let's see how it develops.
Sette, he punches from all sorts of angles. He's not afraid to change his height and get down low and leap up when he needs to and throw powerful shots when he seems off balance. A much more stylish type of classical boxer is Clenshaw on his day. Really works off that jab, throws with power with that right hand and tries to bring shots like that into the mix.
Yeah, it was a beautiful shot, and he kind of hesitated and checked right-handed straight over the top. Good shot after the body shot as well.
Nice clash of styles, and it should make for a good one as Sette just switches for a moment, doesn't punch from there, but then he punches when he goes orthodox again and gets through with a left hook. He tries to find that shot again to Sette. And now they just try and jostle for that foot position. On the inside, working nicely is Sette. To the body goes Clenshaw. Punching down now is Clenshaw.
Yeah,
there's that left hook again from Sette.
Yeah, beautiful. Clenshaw's quite tight, I was going to say, on the inside there, Ben, but Sette is just kind of punching on the retreat, looking for gaps, but yeah, Clenshaw is tight in his defense.
That was a good left hook too from Clenshaw as the uppercut with the right hand and then another right hand over the top from Sette both get through. Good quality stuff in the opening round here between Clenshaw and Sette.
Yeah, great work. I'd like to see Sette take a bit of a step back before he switches to southpaw. I like him as an orthodox, though. He's getting some good shots off in that position.
He loves to mix it up, switching stances and levels, as I mentioned, and throwing the full kit of punches. Clenshaw's going to have to work all that out as he takes a few of those left hands again, and there's a bit of swelling around the right eye of Clenshaw as a result of those three punches that got through.
Yeah, he's been tagged a few times already. Sette's got a good array of shots up the middle, southpaw, orthodox. He's doing a lot.
Well, you don't know what's in front of you, do you? He's everywhere. But Clenshaw, he is from a fighting family. He will adapt as this fight goes on. He's just going to have to work out what is in front of him because it is a tricky target. Isaias Sette, who comes forward again as Clenshaw tries to work that jab. Good shots these from Sette. Yeah, good shots though from Clenshaw. And he rocks him. And rocks him hard. Clenshaw with big moments at the end of the opening round.
Great shots.
Sette just managed to stay up. I don't think the knee touched the canvas. Certainly the referee ruled it did not. But gee, after some adversity in the opening round, Clenshaw went bang.
Yeah, but you need, that's why I said, you need to maintain that discipline right to the end. They become reckless. You don't need to.
This is what happened. Well, it's just a barrage of accurate shots from Jacob Clenshaw.
Yeah, he didn't let up. He was pushed back and he kept throwing them punches. 1, 2, 3, 4 straight across the top. And the last couple landed. Beautiful shots there.
Hard to tell from that camera angle, but I don't think the knee did touch the canvas. Certainly that was the ruling from the referee. So no knockdown, which could be so important in a round that really was going Sette's way. Was that enough, Ted, though, to steal it for Clenshaw?
I don't know. I mean, Sette did a lot of good work during the round, and it was pretty much the last 5 seconds, but it's up the ante on the competitiveness. So this round, Sette's got to get him back.
Clenshaw will have plenty of confidence off the back of that, though. Oh, there he goes. Beautiful. A beautiful left hook from Clenshaw.
So clean.
Just sort of dangled it out as though he was going to jab and turned it around and found him. Beautiful stuff from Clenshaw, and he has grown immeasurably in confidence as a result of what happened at the end of that opening round. Sette trying to work from that position, but Clenshaw holding his own there and trading with him.
Yeah, sorry, Ben. Clenshaw's just got so much composure. That's why he's able to land them really, really telling shots when they land.
There's just a different feeling about him here, Ted Clenshaw.
Yeah, absolutely. He's nothing stressing him out. He's not overawed. He's just really sticking to the plan. And when he lands them big shots, they're really telling.
But Sette, we know how talented he is and so tricky as well. And he will produce all of the tricks. He'll continue to switch as he has throughout the first 90 seconds or so of this round. He'll throw from all sorts of angles as well. And Clenshaw is going to have to continue with this sort of ferocity to keep him away and beat him.
Yes, a good competitive fight. Clenshaw pushing back, looking for the body shots and the big hooks. And Sette just touching in the middle and just trying to create some difficulty.
Here he goes now to the body, does Clenshaw. Working on the inside is Sette. That's a good right hand from Sette. Now it's Clenshaw working to the body as well with a good left hand. Here goes Clenshaw.
Beautiful shots.
The corner telling him to go forward, but Sette, he sits down on a couple. That's a good left hand to the body from Sette as well. Outstanding stuff from both fighters in this second round. Sette looked hurt there for a minute, but he produced some big shots to the body.
Yeah, absolutely. Some great two-way action. Sette taking the shots and then delivering a receipt of kind. And really, really, really good action here from both guys.
Sends his head back for a moment there, does Clenshaw. Sette tries to find something through that guard of Clenshaw from his position with his back against the ropes, and then he gets back to centre ring. Entertaining stuff in Sydney in this, the headliner of our prelim part of the coverage. Big shot gets through again from Clenshaw to end the round as we find Nico.
Yeah, thanks very much, Ben. Jazzy, thanks ever so much for letting us into your dressing room while you get your gloves on. Back in the winning column after the last fight, how are you looking to build on that momentum here tonight?
Yeah, we're just going to keep on fighting. Like, I've been training real hard in the gym, so the countdown, I'm literally can't wait to get in the ring. So we're nearly there. Our first fight of the main card, it's going to be a cracker.
Your opponent tonight, Afasha Cameroon, she's undefeated, 3 straight knockouts for her. What can you expect from a knockout artist like that?
You know, I'm sure she's got a bit of power in her hands and she's got the knockouts, but she hasn't fought someone like me before, so she's about to soon find out, and yeah.
Jazzy, can't wait for it. All the best.
Thank you.
Yeah, that'll open the pay-per-view broadcast on Main Event, which starts after this fight. So order now via that QR code.
Okay, get your position right. Seconds out, let's go.
Right now, really entertaining fight, as we expected it to be, between Isaias Sette and that man, Jacob Clenshaw. And Clenshaw just marches out to meet him at centre ring, and they'll pick up where they left off.
Yeah, beautiful, clean fight. The referee hasn't had to do much. Both guys giving back and forth action. Sette moving well. Clenshaw throwing the bigger shots.
And that was a nice uppercut with the right hand of Sette from the orthodox stance, and he scored well, and then he scores with a hook as well, and he works downstairs to the body. Clenshaw all the while trying to work straight up the middle. But Sette, he just comes at you from all sorts of angles.
Yeah, Sette showing a lot of variation, good footwork, switch hitting, throwing high and low, but Clenshaw just going forward like a robot.
This is good stuff from Sette.
Great work.
Just puts his back against the ropes and throws all sorts of shots from there. That was a wild uppercut that missed.
Nice
Good
work.
shot over the top too from Sette. Clenshaw just tried to set something up with a jab, and Sette found him over the top of it with his own right hand.
Yeah, Sette finding his distance really well in this round.
Stop holding, okay? Let's go.
Good start to the round from Isaias Sette.
I think the movement of Sette is troubling Clenshaw a little bit, but he's got to just keep working off that jab, body and head, as he's doing. Good fight for both guys.
Oh, there's a good
Great
shot with a
work.
right hand again from Sette. Oh, there's a right hand from Clenshaw.
Nice left up as well.
Wow. Both of them having big moments. Sette over the top. Sette again with a thudding right hand that he turned around the gloves. There's an uppercut too.
Yeah, Sette showing amazing variation. Just switching, punching from all angles. You don't even know how to defend against this guy. He's doing really well.
Yeah, on his night, he is just such a tough target for anyone. Isaias Sette, plenty have found that along the way. And Jacob Clenshaw, after a big round 2, just trying to figure him out again.
Yeah, he's trying to land something really meaningful. His punches are telling, but Sette's movement is causing some disarray.
Oh, there's a right hand from Clenshaw. Sette, though, he just comes straight back. Uppercut's been good for him. Right hand from Clenshaw. There's a big shot over the top from Sette. Clenshaw just walks through it.
Yeah, Clenshaw.
They trade on the inside. Blood from the mouth of Clenshaw now. Right hand from Sette. It's a good third round from Isaias Sette. A good recovery round. And they're starting to load in here at the ICC in Sydney. A big night for Nikita Tszyu, the Tszyu family, and thus for Australian boxing as we get into this corner with the Clenshaws.
Okay, if you start down the middle, then you've got to go wide.
And look who's here. Michael Zarafa has arrived in Sydney. He will be our co-main event fighter against Mikey Dalman. And he's all smiles as he strides into the venue ahead of yet another big night for him and where he wants to be. Round 4. Sette and Clenshaw. What are you expecting in this round? It's been seesawing so far, Ted.
It has been seesawing in a very competitive fight. Sette doing much of the same, throwing shots from all angles, up, down, high, low, and Clenshaw looking for the big telling shots.
What do you think that Clenshaw needs to do, given the unorthodox nature of what's in front of him?
When he presses him back to the ropes and catches him with them beautiful left hooks like that one, he unsettles Sette, and that's where he needs to put him. Push him back, put him on the ropes, land the big shots.
Okay, so Sette just waits here for a moment, and Clenshaw tries to find that ducking target.
Yeah, Sette's got, such a nice, relaxed style, Sette. You know, he's using that to his advantage. Footwork's good. Keeps touching. Even if it's not hard, he's throwing consistent punches.
Throwing a lot of uppercuts as well as Isaias Sette. Plenty of them getting through onto Jacob Clenshaw. Clenshaw just parks at that range. He'll try and work off his jab and try and figure this out. There's a good shot.
Beautiful.
Right hand from Clenshaw. Left rip as well from Sette. Sette works and then moves.
Yeah, the uppercuts are working well for Sette.
Really are.
Oh, keep those shots up, Jacob.
Pouring them through.
Higher, Jacob.
And just a couple of warnings there from the referee about the low shots from Jacob Clenshaw. He tries to find Sette through his guard. Sette seems quite comfortable here against the ropes, but...
Yeah, he's relaxed. His demeanor's very relaxed, which is good. He's limiting his energy output. But Clenshaw coming now, really pushing hard, trying to throw the meaningful jabs, the straight right hands.
There's a good shot, Sette as well over the top.
Nice round.
Body shot from Clenshaw. Sette, though, he looks relaxed. He's enjoying his work here in Sydney. There's Clenshaw. Little left hook. They trade again. Sette gets one through. Clenshaw comes back with one. Body shot from Sette.
Stop holding,
Sette wants to finish the round strong.
Good shots from Sette. Clenshaw marches forward, but he's taking big shots as he does so. Now Sette talks to him.
Good. Great round.
Well, both took plenty of shots, but there were some big ones from Sette.
All you now. Don't give it to him. He can't handle that. Don't be stupid though. Don't be reckless. You don't need to. Combine your skill sets with the pressure. You understand? Controlled pressure with good angles, good defense, good preparation. That's it.
And you still drop in your hands when you roll.
Hey, I know what you can do. You can take him if you want.
And back of house, Nikita. So much focus on his diet ahead of this fight. That, though, probably expected. That would be the traditional sandwich that Boris, his grandfather, makes the fighters before they head out. Banana and honey, generally, a part of it. So a more orthodox bit of snacking for Nikita here this evening. And we're into the final rounds of a fascinating fight as part of the prelims here on Fox Sports. Isaias Sette has been outstanding. Jacob Clenshaw has had some big moments, particularly in the second round, but Sette, he is just full of confidence here.
Yeah, he's doing really well. He's really using his angles, and now he's putting his feet down and putting some power into his shots as well. So a very, very good competitive fight, this one.
He's just all rhythm as Sette. But his corner, we're trying to warn him against taking risks.
Exactly. Jacob Clenshaw going for it, trying to get the knockdown or the knockout.
Yeah, he's going to try and find something big. He nearly sent him down earlier in the fight, and he'd love to now with it all on the line.
Yeah, he's trying to set up that left hook on the counter. But Sette's corner just telling him, use your skill, use your advantages, and that's what he's got to do. Keep moving from all angles and confusing Clenshaw.
There he goes, Sette. On the inside is Clenshaw. There's a right hand from Sette again. Clenshaw burrows forward. He tries to work from that position.
Keep going.
Great work. Clenshaw's kept his form really well throughout the whole fight. Sette up and down, high and low, in and out, and takes a deep breath there.
Yeah, he did. A noticeable breath from Isaias Sette as he just bounced against the ropes, but he continues to throw as blood runs now from a cut over his right eye, Isaias Sette. And he stays in southpaw and tries to uppercut from there. Clenshaw, he goes big with the right hand.
Great shot to the body as well.
Now he tries to work. There's Clenshaw with Sette in his own corner and now evading away to his left and standing in front of him. What can Jacob Clenshaw find? Oh, big shots.
Put him on his heels.
And Sette comes back with two big shots. Clenshaw back on the chase, though.
Nice.
And they're both in dangerous territory here. Fatigue aplenty at the end of 5 furious rounds. And blood in the eye, too, for Sette.
Yeah, Sette's giving it everything. He's really having to dig deep. He's not going to hold. He's just going to fight there and throw them 4-punch combinations, even though he's so tired.
Yeah, blood from the mouth of Clenshaw. A big left hand. Sette finds him and sends him down.
Nice right hand.
6.
It was a punch
7,
from the gods
8.
for Isaias Sette.
Walk towards me.
Clenshaw gets up and survives it, but perhaps that is enough to seal the fight for Isaias Sette.
Wow.
He was blinking and bleeding, but he still had enough presence to throw an all-important shot that sent the tough Jacob Clenshaw down, and this is the shot.
Boom, look at that right hand, beautiful. Just swung it right from the hip and put him down right towards the end of the round. and that may have swung the fight in his direction. Brilliant shot. Yeah.
Jacob Clenshaw was trying to find something similar.
Yeah.
He knew he needed it, but it was Sette who found it. And maybe that has won him the fight.
Beautiful. And you can scan the QR code to go to the pay-per-view that's just about to come up on mainevent.com.au.
Yeah, plenty still to come, of course. But you've just seen something pretty special from Isaias Sette. Let's find out what it's done with the scores, and Stephen Payos can give us exactly those.
Ladies and gentlemen, time to make this one official. After 5 magnificent rounds of boxing, we go to the judges' scorecards for the decision. Judge Will Sulos scores the bout 49-45. Judge Chris Alliendi scores the bout 48-46. Judge Les Fear scores the bout 49-45. We have a unanimous points decision victory, and it goes in favour of your winner, red corner, the warrior of Christ, Isaias Sette.
Highly entertaining as always. Isaias Sette is a winner against Jacob Clenshaw. Next up, we head to main event.
With HB